When I first saw the new features in Photoshop 2015, I was very much, really Adobe could have done better. But then I saw the Dehaze tool. Ah, amazing. Come and have a look.
Now, there are two ways of getting into the D Haze filter. The first one is that you can go to your RAW file and open up your RAW file. The second one allows you to go along to the filter menu and use the RAW file, which is the camera RAW filter, within Photoshop on a layer. I'm going to open up a RAW file though. So here we go. You can see I shot this on a very misty morning. It looks lovely. I've got the feeling that I want from that. But what else could I get out of this image? Well, let's go and try out the Dehaze filter. I'm going to move over to my tabs on the right hand side and just move along a little bit until you get to the Effects tab. Now at the Effects tab, if you're used to this, you're used to grain and the crop and vignetting. Now what we have is the Dehaze at the top. This is magic. Watch this. Look at the detail coming back in that image. All I've got to do now is to go over to my main settings. I could lighten it up a little bit over there. I could introduce a bit of micro contrast using the clarity slider in there. I think I'll take the vibrance up a little bit as well. And I've still got an image which has got the feel that I was after, but it's so much better. Let's try a different one. Now once again, this was an image from the same shoot. We've got a little bit of mist coming in there. Once again across to Effects and straight into Dehaze. Look at the difference between that. Of course, if you want to go the other way, you could always push the haze to get more of a misty type of feel. Let's have a look at one last one from that same shoot. There again, same thing. Over to Effects, up the Dehaze to bring that back. Personally, I like the haziness on this, so I'm actually going to go the other way and increase the haze slightly so that I can just about make out the boats over there. Let's have a look at a different image now. The first thing I want to do is to just use the tools along the top here to straighten the horizon. So I'll go and get the straightening tool, drag it along my horizon to straighten it up. I'm also going to go along in the tabs on the right hand side to the lens correction tab and switch on enable lens profile corrections, and you can see how it's just straightened that out. It was ever so slightly bowed before. I will pull this down a little bit like that and I'll press enter on the keyboard. Now of course over to the magic area, over to Effects, and let's see what we can get with Dehaze. Oh, look at that waves, the colour is just beautiful coming through there. Now I can put the Dehaze on, but I'm still going to go along to my first tab in here and maybe change the exposure a little bit to lighten it up a fraction. I can then go to my clarity if I wish and increase the clarity. Really, I'm quite happy with the way that it is, but you can see what we're getting from that clarity slider as well. It's a micro contrast in there. Finally, I'll just go along to the tool at the top, which is the spot removal tool, and I'll click on the spot on the sky.
Well, there you have it, the new Dehaze tool. Absolutely amazing. Go forth and give your images a thorough thrashing.